All right, and welcome. My name is Casey Joyner. I'm with Scenic Sotheby's, and this is the Monday Market Update. And if you're first time joining us, welcome. If you've been with us for a long time, thank you. But listen, this is an important one. So whichever way you're joining us, this is going to review. You're not going to believe what's happened over the last 90 days. All right, the numbers are in. We've got the Q2 numbers, and I love compelling stories. If you love compelling stories and interesting moves, here we are, plenty of it. What I've done today is I've broken out the some highlights that I'm going to share with you, and we're going to dive deep into it. So this is going to be a big one. I appreciate you joining us, but you tuned into a great one. So just sit back and listen. But first, let's do what we always do. Let's go through those hot sheet numbers and see if we're staying consistent out there and see if we can predict what those numbers are going to be looking like once we get to the quarterly. New listings, 54. We love it. That's getting super consistent, right, guys? Even through the fourth. That's super consistent. But what we want to see is those sales. Pending properties, 45. 45 pending properties on 54 new listings during a very consistent time. The pending sales are trickling up. We always go by Casey's phone, what's going on. It felt that way. The numbers feel like sometimes it feels or people are talking and it can feel a little bit back and forth. The numbers never lie. We are increasing those pending sales weekly and getting tighter on that ratio. Closed transactions, 30, right on par. What we need to be doing, we see a little bit of a spike toward the end of the month when everybody's shutting them. We've got 2 closing like right at the end of the month. That's going to stay consistent. Okay. Price changes, 68, another super consistent factor. We saw the price changes go down for a little bit, and agents were playing this game where they would take a property down, bring it back on as a new listing, and that would count as a price reduction, and it would mess with our numbers. But what I'm seeing is everybody's settling back into the fact that, listen, I'm going to say this loud and clear for everybody that might be on the market right now. Price reductions do work, and the market is not necessarily just going to go out there and penalize you because you reduced your price. They're actually telling you, hey, you must be serious about selling. Let me take a stronger look at you. Because most of the market is trying to decide whether you're a seller or just out there to see what you can get. And those are 2 very different things. And the market wants to deal with sellers, and sellers are active. That's my spiel. Listen, guys, I work with buyers. I'm trying to tell you what they are saying. All right? So listen, those are the numbers. They're fantastic. They line up exactly with what I was feeling out there, what the phone's doing, and what the numbers don't surprise me. I would have been more surprised if we had a big gap between the new contract, new listings, and the pending sales. All right? But here we go. I'm super excited to get into this. What I've done is we're taking the 90-day numbers, and I pulled out some highlights for you. Now, this is going to be single family movement, okay, over the last 90 days, all right? And we're just going to focus on that for now. But listen, I'm going to go ahead and warn you. There's so much good content in this quarterly section of the numbers. I'm going to be making several videos on this, and for weeks to come, there's more that we're going to be digging into, these nuggets, and we're going to be going through them because they excite me, and there's stuff that you guys need to know about. But let's go right into it. So these are some categories that I picked out. Category 1, largest increase in sales, single-family homes. This is comparing Q2 of 2026 to Q2 of 2025. Largest increase in sales on single-family homes. Miramar Beach is number 1, up 75% in number of transactions. Raise your hand, anybody that's a loyalist. When's the last time I had Miramar Beach leading in any category other than possibly days on market? They are leading in sales, number of sales, up 75%. Number 2, 38 East, up 60% number of transactions, Q2 this year over Q2 last year. 38 West, up 19%. Destin, up 7%. Those are all great numbers, but my goodness, Miramar Beach, right? Miramar Beach and 38 clearly led the market. Largest increase in sold volume, okay? What's going to happen if you're having the most sales in just in general? Largest increase in sold, Miramar Beach, 159%. Listen, this is going to be, the reason it's got such a high percentage, you guys have been watching me for some time. Miramar Beach has kind of been lagging behind. Kind of like, man, what's going on down there? Number of transactions were down, everything. They have woken up, and I'm going to tell you why in a second. Miramar Beach, 159%. 38 East, 52% increase in sold volume. 38 West, 40% increase in sold volume. That is big, 38 West. Destin, 1.7%. Okay? Destin just kind of staying flat. Nothing wrong with that, but that's where they are. Largest increase in average sales price. This is a fun one. Single family homes, Q2 26 over Q2 25. Largest increase in average sales price, Miramar Beach, 48%. Casey, are you saying the market went up 48%? No. Guys, this is inventory specific, and Miramar Beach has got a wide breadth of different price points down there. But what I am saying, not what Casey's saying, the numbers are saying, largest increase in average sales price, Q2 over Q2, Miramar Beach, 48%. 38 West, 18%. 38 East, down 4%. Okay? Interesting. 38 East, really up on the number of sales. Sold volume way up. So the number of sales went up, so the volume went up. But in order to do that, the numbers would tell you they came down on the average sales price to do it. See how that works? 38 East had to move the price down to get the surge. Okay? Now, that's a wide breadth of inventory too. You take out a couple of those $30 million sales and it can just really wash everything. But that's the story right there, okay? Excuse me. Destin, 5% increase in average sales price, minus 5%. Let's go to the next page. Let me click over on this to show you guys. Man, can you tell I'm excited? I like storylines. And listen, sometimes the numbers don't match up with how I'm feeling, but when they do, largest increase in price per square foot. Yes, Miramar Beach. I should have wore a Miramar Beach t-shirt today. 38 West, up 3% in price per square foot. 38 East, down 1.7. Same story, right? More transactions, more volume, but they had to do a little moving to do it. Destin, down 7%. Okay. Largest reduction in active inventory. Here's the fun one. And this is the one that dictates kind of how the market's at play. Largest reduction in active inventory, meaning the saturation rate, meaning we ate it away. This is what we go over weekly on the market update. 38 East, down 24% in active inventory, Q2 26 versus Q2 25. Amazing. Miramar Beach, down 13%. 38 West, down 4%. And Destin, down 3%. Listen, number 2 through 4 right there, Miramar through Destin, those are all incredible numbers. Any decrease in active inventory is amazing. But 38 East down 24%. That's in line with how many sales they've been doing down there, right? Biggest improvement in months of inventory. This is a fun one because this kind of paints a picture of, okay, how long is it? It's that mix of how many are on the market and how long it's taken to sell them, right? 38 East, an improvement of 45% in months of inventory. Miramar Beach, 35%. 38 West, just staying super consistent in the teens, down 16%, Destin 11. So listen, storyline there is the months of inventory is going down, guys. And you think we're wasting our time each week when we're coming on here just kind of showing you the patterns. But what have we been noticing? The inventory has been staying kind of the same, but the sales have been trickling up, right? We've had a couple of spikes, but has it not been super consistent that we've been kind of eating away at it? I think the numbers aren't lying. Biggest improvement in days on market. Destin down 20% on the days on market, the time it takes to sell a property. 38 East down 11%. Okay? Is that not compelling, guys? Like, let's talk about that for a second. If I can pop this back up and I'm going to throw me up there. Listen, that's just the beginning. Those are just some highlights on single family homes. There's a lot more fun stuff that I'm going to get into. I'm going to do a full quarterly market breakdown. Just sit here and go through them all. Okay? Then we'll tear them out in bite-sized chunks. But listen, that's probably the biggest evolvement over a 90-day period that we've had in some time. Somebody correct me out there if I'm wrong, right? If you want this market report, okay, if you want me to send you this big, beautiful market report, contact me or write market below. We'll reach out to you, right? Market in the content. We will send you this. We will reach out, connect, make sure we get your email and send it. So just put market below. But listen, love it. You can tell, like, I'm fired up. I want to talk about this, but that's what I'm doing. I'm bringing it to you. I'm actually going to sit here after this and just go straight into the quarterly numbers and produce the long video. And then I'm going to pull out more nuggets for you next week. So listen, I'm excited. I think it's a great time to be alive, just in general. Love it. Sun's out, beach is packed, market's doing well, it's doing healthy. But like always, we don't say hot. We don't say anything like that. We're just educated on this channel and we know the numbers. Listen, I appreciate you. Thank you for letting me bring that to you this week. I'm super excited on what other content we're going to build around this. And let me know if you have any questions. Talk to you soon.